Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters, an English public speaking community. We are delighted to welcome you guys here to put yourself in the quest of self-development. And for your information, here are the meeting etiquettes. The official session is recorded, so please dress and talk properly. And please turn on your video to share enthusiasm so we can see each other and share the energy. And then mute your microphone unless it is your turn to speak. To make us easier to identify you guys, please identify yourself using this Zoom name guide. If you are a guest, put G before your name. If you take certain roles, specify before your name. For more info, you can also check the link hailing.me/motivators. So why are we here? We are looking for valuable skills, and we believe that we can add our value by being a competent speaker. Furthermore, we can shape our public speaking skills for a specific purpose, and even we can learn and practice in a structured approach. We also believe that although a full-day workshop is insightful, but it is not enough for us to shape our public speaking skill because it is a long-term journey. It is a marathon, not a sprint. We also believe in the power of network. We can empower each other with growth mindset. There are 15 people here and still counting. We believe that we can empower each other and even we can transfer knowledge and experience from others. We are coming from different backgrounds, generations, right? That is why we can empower each other. We exist since 22 years ago, co-founded by Mr. Wardiman Joyonegoro, former Minister of Education and Culture, and also Mr. Budi Harjo Hadisuryo, a partner at law firm and also at government institution. And we are gladly still connected across the generations. We are also part of Toastmasters International, a public speaking and leadership organization that has specific curriculum, international curriculum named Pathways, with specialized modules and international certificates for members. Members are privileged to join tiered speech contest every year from the club area advancing gradually into international area if they can pass every stage. About Pathways, there are 11 specialized learning paths, or we can say it like major in university. What kind of public speaking skill sets that you aspire to be, like that. And our regular meeting consists of 3 main agendas: prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. Will be explained later. And we are here with a wide network of diverse background. We have creative meeting set up with engaging theme. We can be heartwarming, motivational, and even humorous. But mostly we set this network as a young professional community. That is why we try to lift each other up in a professional setting. Although sometimes we can do refreshment with humorous things. And then you can find out more in this link. We put our links to our social media, including YouTube and Instagram, contact person, and also club profile and public files. You can also see the meeting agendas inside the Google Drive. So I hope you enjoy the meeting session. But before we continue, okay, the PDF has clickable link, but we don't need to show it here, okay? Let me share you the meeting agenda in the chat box. Although you can see it there. Before I pass to the Toastmaster of the meeting, let's have this special agenda, new members installation. We are glad to have a new member today, Toastmaster Raden Muhammad Lutfi. Are you here? I see. So Let me spotlight you. And also myself. So, Toastmaster Raden Muhammad Lutfi, repeat after me. I, Raden Muhammad Lutfi,
Raden Muhammad Lutfi,
in the presence of my fellow members,
in the presence of my fellow members
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
make this firm obligation
makes this firm obligation
to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment, to apply myself to the requirements outlined in the Toastmasters educational program.
That is too long. Can you repeat that again?
To apply myself to the requirements.
To apply myself to the requirements
outlined in the Toastmasters educational program.
Outlined in the Toastmasters educational program.
To regularly and fully participate in club activities.
Regularly and fully participates in club.
To evaluate, it's okay, in club activities.
In club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive and constructive manner.
To evaluate others in constructive and
positive and constructive manners. Yes.
Positive and constructive manners.
To build open and friendly relationships with my fellow members.
To build open and
friendly relationships.
Friendly relationships with my friends.
And to bring new members into the club.
And to bring new members into the club.
So they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
So they also can gain the benefit of Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lutfi. And for my fellow members of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club, could you please unmute yourself, guys, and repeat after me? We, the members of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
the members
of the Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club,
pledge to support you.
Pledge to support you
in your quest for self-development.
In your quest for self-development.
To provide you with positive and helpful evaluation.
To provide you with positive and helpful evaluations.
To maintain a friendly and supportive atmosphere.
To maintain a friendly and supportive atmosphere.
To give you opportunities to help others.
To give you opportunities to help others.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
And to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
So, once again, thank you very much for my fellow members. So, we can give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Lutfi. Welcome to the club, Toastmaster Lutfi.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's an honor. And it's a positive vibes in this Toastmasters club. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lutfi. We are looking forward for your upcoming journey with us in your self-development journey, and feel free to ask for help, to ask anything. We are glad to support you. And of course, remember that this is a volunteering community. We don't push ourselves too hard for this because we also have our personal matters, work agenda, and so on. But if we put enough effort here, let's make the most out of Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much. Once again, welcome Toastmaster Lutfi. And then let's move specifically into this meeting. This meeting is conducted by Toastmaster of the meeting. And for tonight, our Toastmaster of the meeting is Toastmaster Aryani Sanjung. The time is yours.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, am I audible and am I visible to you all? Thank you, Toastmaster
Yes.
Hansel. It's a pleasure evening to have you all in Jakarta Toastmaster Club meeting. As the theme for tonight is, if I don't mistaken, is equity for all ages, and the word of the day is neglect. Equity for all ages, and the word of the day is neglect. As we know that we have to treat every people equally, ignoring the age. Even though they are older or further younger than me, we should give the respect for them. And do you have any experience or that uncomfortable experience when you are treat because you are perhaps older or you are younger than people that underestimate to you? Anyone here would like to share about it? Perhaps Toastmaster Nanda,
Yes.
do you have unpleasant experience due to the age, such as because you are too young, so people underestimate your skill, or even you are old, the people that ignoring because you are, I think, the boring one?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung. So I don't have that kind of experience, but since people think that I'm younger or in a similar age with them, especially in my office now, so perhaps the shock when I told them that I have been experienced in this job for 5 years, and they think like, wow, when did you graduate? And when they know I'm older than them, they feel like awkward to greet me as casual as before or as casual as they used to do. So I never felt that for the underestimating something. Thank you.
Toastmaster Nanda, this is, I think we can read the lesson that we should treat people how we would like people treat us as well. And I need one comment first from our guest because I think we have some guests here. We have soon to be Toastmaster Yulia. Hello, soon to be Toastmaster Yulia. Are you there? Soon to be Toastmaster Yulia. How are
Yes, I'm here.
What your this Wednesday? Do you feel happy join this Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club?
Yes, actually, I'm as a guest. So this is the second change since I'm joining this Zoom.
Oh, this is your first attendance about to come to Toastmasters Club, or you have any experience before?
The second.
Pardon me? I don't.
This the second change and join the Zoom, but I'm still a guest.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yulia. Hope you can enjoy the meeting, and every guest here, please feel free to practice your public speaking and your communication to join in table topic master in the second session. So here, as the Toastmaster Hansel explained as the president, that generally Toastmaster have 3 sessions in the meeting. First is prepared speech session. This session is only eligible for the member of Toastmaster. So in prepared speaker, the speaker deliver the speech based on the pathways they take. such as innovative planning, presentation mastery, engaging humor. And the second session is table topic session. In table topic session, we will practice to brainstorming our idea spontaneously. Here, we should answer the question in a short time. And the third is evaluation, because evaluation is the essential part in Toastmaster meeting, because there is no mistake when we practice. So evaluation is the room improvement to what we would like to do in the next performance. So prior to we start the performance, our speakers, let the general evaluator to introduce her team. Let me call upon Toastmaster Redika as general evaluator. To you, Toastmaster Redika. My apologies, Toastmaster Redika.
You're still muted.
Yeah.
For reminding me. Okay, so today I'll be serving as general evaluator. And as a general evaluator, I will evaluate the running of this whole meeting, starting from the opening, during the meeting, how it runs, and as well, I will report the role takers evaluations as well. So unfortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, I won't be alone because I'll have my teams by my side, in which they will as well evaluate the whole meeting, whether or not we use the word of the day today or the other unnecessary words. It will be recorded by our role takers. So let me call the first role takers. Grammarian, Toastmaster Agi, could you please explain your role in brief?
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and visible.
Okay, that's great. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Radhika. For tonight, I will be the grammarian. So the main purpose of the grammarian is to encourage and command good use of language by the speakers tonight and other participants, as well as to the word of the day is, was it on my part? So yeah, so
I wrote up the videos like that.
okay. So yeah, so for the grammar of tonight, so I'll encourage and recommend the get command of English language based on the grammar, and that's pretty much everything for the role of the grammarian. Thank you very much. Back to Toastmaster Radhika.
Okay, thank you for explaining your role, Toastmaster Agi. Then we have next role taker, word of the day counter, Toastmaster Nanda. Could you please as well explain your role?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible and as well.
Yes. So tonight I will be AWOD counter, and I will count every unnecessary words or filler words for each speakers when you are speaking on the stage, such as I like, and also I will spot our WOD for tonight, which means neglect. So please mention as many as you can and reduce your filler words as many as you can. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nanda, for explaining your role and as well encourage us to say and to mention our word of the day today, neglect, in between your speeches, impromptu speeches, or prepared speeches. So don't forget to mention it as much as you can. Next role taker, we have timer and ballot counter, Toastmaster Hansel. Could you please explain your role?
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard the term less is more? I think yes. So as a timer, I need to make sure that we keep track of time, so the speakers only deliver the important things within specified time limit. For the prepared speech session, there are 2 icebreaker speakers. And for the icebreaker speakers, the time limit is between 4 until 6 minutes. So it means 4 minutes is minimum speaking time. At that moment, I will turn my light into green, minimum speaking duration. And after 5 minutes, I will turn it into yellow. This is 6 because this is different parameter, typical prepared speech. But after red, after 6 minutes, I will turn it into red. And the speaker will be disqualified if exceeding 6.5 minutes. So 30 seconds is the grace period after I turn the red light. Also applies when you are the table topic speakers. You have 1 until 2 minutes. So it is for everyone, either you're a guest or first timer, you want to try the impromptu speech in this table topic session. When you reach 1 minute, I will turn light into green. This is your minimum speaking duration. Please don't finish your speech before I turn the green light, okay? If I turn it green, you can finish anywhere between green, yellow, and red, but don't pass the 30 seconds after I turn red, because it means you will be disqualified. So green after 1 minute, yellow after 1.5 minutes, red after 2 minutes, and disqualified after 2.5 minutes. Also for the evaluation speech, as you can see here, to make myself visible, I will raise my hand. So in the gallery view, I will be on the top left, and you can see my background, okay? And later, I will also be the ballot counter to count your vote. If you are disqualified, you will not be put as candidate of favorite speaker. That's it. And I will share the link for us to vote in the chat box. And I will announce later near the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to our GE.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hansel, as well. That's the last taker, and I'll give the control back to our Toastmaster of today, Toastmaster Sanjay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Radhika and the Rangers to support the meeting as the evaluator team. And I myself and you all here eager to listen the wonderful speech from our speaker. So let me to introduce the first speakers for today is Toastmaster Ulfi Hikmah, and may I call upon her evaluator to explain the speech detail of Toastmaster Ulfi Hikmah. And Toastmaster Nanda Fitri are going to explain about speech detail of her. Over to you, Toastmaster Nanda Fitri.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung. So, good evening, everyone. Wow, tonight we will hear the first speech of Toastmaster Ulfi. Yes, she is going to deliver her first speech, which means icebreaker, and the title is Should I Stay in the Same Bubble? But before we welcome her, I want to explain the purpose of this project. The purpose of this project is for member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. The duration or the time will be 4 till 6 minutes. So without any further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Ulfi. Should I stay in the same bubble? Should I stay in the same bubble? Toastmaster Ulfi. Thank you.
Hi, should I start? Okay.
Yes, you.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let me start. Hi, everyone. My name is Ulfi. I'm a new member of the Toastmasters Club. So let's talk about my younger brother. He will be going to uni this year. So I asked him about his plans. And he appears to have chosen his uni and major because his friend had done so as well. So when I heard that, I was like, are you for sure? First, this is your life, not him. And second, you will stay in the same circle until you graduate. I say that because based on my experience, comfort will make it difficult to grow. That is why I have decided to join this club, to expand my bubbles. And I'll tell you why I need to do that. So I grew up in a small city in West Papua called Fakfak. Yep, it doesn't sound like a swear word you've heard, but no, it's not. It's FAK, not with UNC. So it's a small city where everyone knows each other. When I was a child, I attended an Islamic school from kindergarten to elementary school. Then I moved to a public school. There was something different. I don't see many of my elementary school friends anymore. Instead, I reconnect with kindergarten friends I haven't seen in years. So because it's such a small community, I always run into familiar faces. There's nothing wrong with that, but it could get tedious at times. Therefore, when my parent offered me the opportunity to continue my study in different city, I immediately agreed. As a result, I went to a high school in Jakarta. It was a big step for me who just turned out 15 at the time. Everything was new, the language, the culture, the food, and the friends. It scared me at first, but at the same time, it was exciting for me. It turns out that saying yes provided me with a chance to test up to the new environment. And I will have no idea what I'm made of unless I venture outside my bubble. And 3 years passed, I became a college girl. There's a workload to do, the lab, the classes, and the report. Of course, there's a weekend for me to spend, but it came to a sense that I only hang out with the same people. This went on until my first year of college when I became bored. I thought something needs to change. At the time, my older sister had gone back from her study in German. I kept up with her activities. I saw her photos with her friends who came from all over the world. It seemed like a lot of fun to getting to know so many people. So I said to her, I want to be like you. And she replied, then go out. Challenge accepted. From there, I started to join volunteer activities, courses, and applied for student exchange program. What makes it different was I did that outside of the uni. And thanks to that, I met my first foreign friends, and also I found my travel and concert buddies. So interacting in the new activity turned out to be a good way for me to relieve stress. However, I would say the turning point was when I accidentally joined a club. In this club, I met a lot of people with the various types of jobs, ages, family backgrounds, religion, and so on. Having conversation with them allows me to see problems from different perspectives. Now I could confirm that it's true. When you meet new people, you see a bit more of the world you don't know. So this series of events convinced me that broadening my network could help me grow on my terms. By stepping out my comfort zone, I was able to challenge myself, relieve boredom, and taught me to look at a problem from different angles. So that is why I'm here. I'm ready to take another challenge to explore the uncomfortable situation. I hope my brother would realize it soon that it's okay for him to step out of his comfort zone. And when the time comes, I'm ready to say to him, I told you. Thank you.
Great, Toastmaster Ufi, to know you deeper about yourself. Okay, Toastmaster Ufi, finally, you successfully for your icebreaker. Congratulations. Okay, how long you brainstorming the idea for your icebreaker, Toastmaster Ufi? In which this is your first project?
I think a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how do you find the topic and the theme when you perhaps you have some choice or option that you are able to write, and finally you pick that one about the bubble?
Actually, I didn't really think about the other topics, because when the outline said about what to talk about, like the reason why you joined, one of them, the reason why you joined, that then I thought that I think I'm just going to use that for my topic. So then when we talk about the topic, I just thought about the bubbles. So yeah.
Thank you, Professor Ulfi, for the bubble story, and I'm definitely Angel for your speech. And see you for your the second project. And let's proceed to the second speaker. Toastmaster Yusuf Suryadin. And I'm not the one that explain for the speech detail. May I call upon the evaluator is Toastmaster Sartika to deliver speech detail. Over to you, Toastmaster Sartika.
All right, so am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Yes. So good evening, everyone. So for this second icebreaker stage, we will have Toastmaster Yusuf, and like Toastmaster Nanda also explained before, that the purpose of this page is for Toastmaster Yusuf to introduce himself to the club, and then learn the basic structure of the public speech. And without further ado, let's call Toastmaster Yusuf. Let's ride bicycle of life. Let's ride bicycle of life.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Tonight is my first night deliver my first icebreaker speech. Last week, I went to my parents' house. Then I saw a neglected bicycle. Then I fixed it. I fixed the bicycle, and then I ride it. I ride it almost 6 months. I never ride a bicycle, and then I just realized there is a philosophy of bicycle, and philosophy is really close with my philosophy of life. To keep going, to keep riding on the path. Because why? I think the philosophy of bicycle is that we have to maintain, to move along, to get forward. And then why it happened? Because sometimes if we stay still, we are going to lose our balance, and we are going to fall down. It's also happened with life. We have to move forward, and we have to deliver our best. Sometimes I think I have an idea that really wrong, that I have to compare myself with others. When we see so many social media nowadays, when I see my friends on Instagram, Facebook, on LinkedIn, I felt very insecure with others' achievement. But then I just realized that I have to compare myself with my past, with myself in the past, that I have to be better now compared with then. That is the purpose of life, I think, that we have to be better with time. This is also the reason why I took this role, since I joined Toastmaster since I think 2 or 3 months ago, and I never took a role. I mean, took a speech role, and then I think this is now the time for me to try to introduce myself, to deliver my thought with others, and see how it's going. I think the muscle memory is important, that speaking in front of many people, maybe it is not ideal because it is online, but it will help me to train the muscle memory to speak in front of people in the real life. And then I also remember that the pattern of myself, that 2 or 3 years I always try new things. Since high school, I tried to speak English. I tried to join a course in English. I tried to go to to get my master degree, and then it is now the 3rd year of my hiatus, not doing anything. I mean, not to achieve or to pursue anything. But then I realized joining Toastmaster also progress for me to get new friends, and also to improve my English, to try to get know others, and to get the idea and deliver a speech to the others. That is for me. Let us ride the bicycle of life. Let's go forward, and move forward, and never stay still. Thank you.
Oh, it's wonderful speech from Toastmaster Yusuf. And Toastmaster Yusuf, this is your first project as speaker. How about your feeling after you have successfully delivered it?
I think I'm a bit nervous because I was, my speakers after Toastmaster Ulfi that deliver really well, and also she said that she prepared the speech a week before, and I just prepared it maybe 2 or a day before, yesterday. But then I just realized that I think because it is prepared speech, I thought that I should prepare better in the next project.
However, I must have comfort for the speech from Mr. Yusuf and Ufi as well. And is bicycle is your favorite sport in which you get the inspiration from the bicycle?
It is not my my favorite sport. I like to swim and also go to the gym. But then since the what is called the word of the day is neglect, I think I use it for my speech. You know, to the neglect bicycle in my parents' house. It is not my actual. Yeah.
Okay, and success for your next project and for your other assignment, Professor Yusuf. And that's the 2 remarkable speakers that we enjoy for tonight. And this is time for voting. Mr. Hansel?
Yes, both are eligible. And this is the link for the vote.
Everyone, Toastmaster Hansel has shared for the link for voting. So please give your vote to the link that Toastmaster Hansel shared. As I think we need a few minutes spare time for you to give your vote. Let's get in closer to our some guests. Here we have soon to be Toastmaster Cindy. Hello, soon to be Toastmaster Cindy. Are you there?
Yes, Miss. I'm here.
Oh, your voice is so cute, Toastmaster Cindy. Like, and
Thank you, Miss.
How about your feeling for today after you?
I'm sorry, Miss. My connection is unstable.
Okay, and are you able to hear my voice clearly, Toastmaster Cindy? Okay, I think she is intermittent. So let's. Okay, you are freezing. I think. So since it is freezing and we.
About my feelings today.
Yeah. How about the Cindy? You said something? Okay, because Cindy is freezing. Let's we getting closer to Suntubi Toastmaster Feby. Halo Suntubi Toastmaster Feby, are you there?
Hi.
How about your feeling for today while you join the Motivator Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Feby? Suntubi Toastmaster Feby.
Of course, I'm excited. I am always waiting for Wednesday every week. And I'm eager to learn something new. Of course, I'm still very nervous in terms of speech or impromptu speech. So I'm looking forward to progressing each and every week.
This is your first experience joining Toastmaster, or you have another
Yes,
week
I've had
in. Okay, you are the guest that experience some Toastmaster meeting. Okay, guests, everyone are welcome and encouraged to join the second session, the table topic. And I'm not the one who will lead the session, and may I call upon the table topic master, Toastmaster Noor, to lead the session. Okay, no worries, Cindy.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster. As you already know, my name is Noor, and I will be your table topic master for tonight. First, I will explain what is table topic session first. Table topic session is a session where you can try a random speech. With time limit 1 until 2 minutes. The minimum time is 1 minute and maximum time is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And also we will have several topics. Currently I have 7 topics, so there will be 7 people who can try to attempt to challenge yourself, yeah, to see, do you brave enough to make an impromptu speech tonight? So that's all. Before I start the session, I will give you a boost of confidence with this sound. I'm sorry. Wrong. Okay, that's the correct sound. Okay, I think let's get boost, yeah. Okay, so everyone, if you're interested to try, I will send you a chat sheet. Write your name in the chat box, but of course, I'm someone who will not wait for a name to show up. I will choose a victim first. Let's see, any mini. Oh, someone who I think I find someone we can make use of an example, yeah, to be the victim. Now, I mean the brave warrior tonight. The first warrior is, oh, hello, Feby.
Hi.
Okay, I know you are up to for the challenge, yeah. Your expression is like keep saying, I'm ready.
Yeah, I had the feeling you would choose me.
Okay, because you use this glasses, so I choose you. Anyway, let's move for the first topic, Feby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will remind you again, don't forget to try to use the word neglect, yeah, because to train our use of word. Next, the topic is where's my screen? This is tada. the very it's the theme for tonight. So it says equity for all ages. What do you think about this? Do you agree, or do you have any other opinion about this? I think it's right to call it the statement, yeah. Equity for all ages. You have 30 seconds to think. Tell me when you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, baby, this time is yours.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. When you hear equity for all ages, we cannot separate it from the term ageism, or the discrimination, prejudice, and negative thoughts about people of certain ages, like the younger people or the older people. And this could manifest in the form of neglecting the older people because we think that they're not worth of our time, or the other way around, the younger people, we neglect them because we think that they can figure it out themselves. And this ageism is actually very harmful for our society because we exclude certain type of person from our social life just because of their age. And I think we all deserve equity despite of our ages, race, and so on, religion, and so on. And I think how can we reduce ageism is, first of all, we have to remove or reduce the internalized ageism we have in ourselves. I'm sure we all agree that we have a certain prejudice over the older people or the younger people. Like, we think of them as not capable of progressing their mind into the Gen Z or the millennial thoughts, to be more inclusive or so. And I think we have to start within ourselves first. And hopefully in the future, if we can do it, we can apply it in our life, we can reach a very inclusive and very well, I don't think it's equality, but more equities society. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, let's give applause for Abby. Well, yeah, very nice speech, yeah, and I am very wholeheartedly agree with you. We need to start with ourselves, because no matter how great your theory, no matter how you know about equity, if you don't start with yourself, you won't see the result of the theory. Anyway, thank you, Feby, soon to be Toastmaster, for your inspirational speech. Looking forward for your second speech. And let's find our next candidate. I will give you 3 seconds if someone want to raise their hand to try. 3, 2, 1. Ted, OMG. No one, but don't worry, I have a name in mind. Hello, our new member, Toastmaster Lutfi. Okay, Toastmaster Lutfi. I think you are ready too, yeah, because you keep looking at the screen. It's like saying, call me, call me, call me. Okay, Toastmaster Lutfi. This is the topic. I think you are ready, and your topic is be incredibly, ruthlessly selfish with your equity. It's from Douglas Leon. Be incredibly, ruthlessly selfish with your equity. What do you think about this quote? Do you agree with this? You have 30 seconds to think. Tell me when you're ready. Oh, selfish. I love this word because selfish is so. Ready? All right. Toastmaster Lutfi, 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nur. This is my first time for me to have such an impromptu speech. And I can tell that the topic is really tough for me. This is about equity. Well, actually, I rarely in a situation where I met an equity situation. So I get this topic that there are some situations where you are being belittled by everyone. For example, in working environment or in an institution that you are actively involved. When you are the youngest or when you are younger than everyone in that institution, probably you will have that the older generation or the older boss perhaps will say that you are inexperienced, you are incapable doing something, you are exactly lower than those people which are experienced. As the younger person, I think you can prove it that the older is not, you can prove that they are really wrong and prove it ruthlessly, and you will be fine. You will be okay. You will be great. Thank you very much.
And also, let's give applause for Master Lutfi. I really like that quote. Prove yourself ruthlessly. You just changed the word ruthlessly into a positive one. Prove yourself ruthlessly. That's very interesting, yeah? Because yeah, sometimes we often forget about ourselves, and it's very important to insist on ourselves first. Yeah, thank you, Master Lutfi. And let's go to our next speaker. Yay! Let's play the music first. Oh. Okay, I don't see any name, but don't worry, I have a name too. You know, someone is smiling when I say name. Hello, Yulia. Okay, Yulia. Ready?
Yeah.
I can see in your eyes, yeah, you're ready. I will give you your topic. And this is your topic. Yulia, the quote says, he who seeks equity must do equity. What do you think about this? He who seeks equity must do equity. Oh, sounds very wise, yeah? You have 30 seconds to think, don't worry. I will give you 30 seconds. I'm very benevolent. You can call someone maybe to consult if you are confused.
Can I?
Sure. 30, yeah, just make sure that you don't go past 30 seconds. I think it's already 5, 4, 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Yulia, 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Okay. First, thank you for the opportunity. I think can I back to the screen with the title? Okay, okay, sorry. I think he will seek equity must do equity. I think if we talk about equity, this is so personal finance, because I'm agree with this statement because if someone who's get a job or have a job to build their equity, sometimes we forgot to save or invest in our wealth. So with this statement, if I'm agree with this statement because there is so many employee, there's no equity or there is no well on, yeah, there is no, I mean there is okay, I mean every employee they don't have invest or saving on their yeah. But yeah, I agree with this statement.
Don't worry, you're good. Going.
Okay, sorry for this is almost 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
I think this statement very tough of me, but I'm agree with this statement. Who seek equity must do equity.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Let's give applause to soon-to-be Toastmaster Yulia. So, the most important thing about table topic speech is how you up to the challenge, how you try, how you bring yourself to do a speech that you have never think about, yeah, and you have successfully do it. Soon to be Toastmaster Yulia, I think you explained that equity is related to personal finance is not wrong, but tonight equity is verb equity, yeah. It means it's something like related to fairness. But congratulations for your speech. Looking forward for your next speech, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. You did a good job tonight. Thank you. And I'll move to our next participant. Okay. Okay, that was amazing, yeah. That's how you make a speech. Just do it. That's good. And let's move to our next participant. Let's go. Okay. Oh, Chairin. Hi, Chairin.
Hello.
Okay, I think you already expect it, yeah?
I don't know. I think it's already 7 participants in chat.
No, I think it's not 7 yet. See, number 4 is still empty.
But it's until 8.
Until 8. Oh, don't worry. Rules are meant to
Okay.
be broken. I will make it 8, yeah. Okay, guys,
Okay.
don't add anymore. 8 is maximum. Okay, Chairin, this is your topic. I will show it, yeah. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, Chairin. Wow, I like this one. Anyway, we never fail when we try to do our duty. We always fail when we neglect to do it. How do I read it? Neglect or neglect? Anyway, we never fail when we try to do our duty, and we always fail when we neglect to do it. You have 30 seconds to think about it. Tell me when you are ready. Okay?
Okay. Just do it.
All right, soon to be Toastmaster Chairin. 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Yeah, of course, we never fail when we try to do our duty. I mean, every big thing start from a small thing, right? And we need to do some small thing to make it bigger and bigger. And just like the tree, we need to plant it from a real a really little seed until it grows up and it grows up, and it's just like our effort to get something for. I mean, I think it's not myself. I don't think I am good at it, because in Indonesia we call it as kaum rebahan, and I think I am one of them. So I think it is something that I need to neglect, because I think to start something, to make something to, and for myself, I want to continue my study and I want to continue it abroad. So I think it is, I need to start something. So that's why I'm trying to get into this club. I think public speaking is needed when I'm trying to start my study in the future. So I think it is a small step for me to make it bigger and bigger for the next future for me. And also, and I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sejuli Toastmaster Kairin. Yes, one small step at a time, small, going to a bigger goal. That's right. I wholeheartedly, I think I just very agree with you, Andy. Can I ask you something? I think you are a chess athlete, isn't it?
Yeah, I am. Yes,
All right, you are the Chiron. Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah.
It's happy to have you again. Yeah, looking
Yeah, thank you.
forward for your next speech. Thank you, Chiron. And let's move to our next speaker. Our next speaker is Sanjung, Toastmaster Sanjung. Are you there? Oh.
This is my turn. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Toastmaster Sanjung, you are very ready. And now let's move to your topic. Toastmaster Sanjung, the topic is who's neglect learning in his youth anyway, loses to the past and is dead for the future. Who's neglects learning in his youth, loses the past and is dead for the future. Do you agree with this quote? What do you think about this? That says you neglect learning in your youth, you lose the past and is dead for the future. You have 30 seconds to think.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nur, for the question. We never let to learn. Perhaps we have the experience while we're still young that we feel lazy to learn. And this means that we don't have any bright future if we lazy and never learn while young. No, perhaps we can evaluate while we in the youth, but we never do anything and never learn about a new thing. Even though we know that we don't have any improvement step if we never try or also if never learn. But here, the highlight that I would say that learn always in which you are aware that you are know that learning something is the essential part in our life. Doesn't mean that you are no longer young and you are over 50 that you have the future because you neglect your youth without learning anything. And so here the equity of our age. So whatever the condition that happen to you, even though you are young, or even though you are old, or even though you are in the such as in the end of your age, there is no position that you have lost your path, lost your past, or lost your future, because learning you can do it anytime, even though you lost your youth to learn something that didn't you do because you neglected. Over to you, Toastmaster Nur.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sanju. And of course, let's also give applause for Toastmaster Sanju. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that Toastmaster is someone who have experienced lots of moments in life, and I also agree with her. It was never late to learn, yeah. No matter what number is your age, yeah. Is it in 20, 30, 40, or 15, or 100? There is never late, yeah, to learn. Let's move to our next speaker. Thank you, Toastmaster Sanjung, and let's go. Toastmaster Nanda. Toastmaster Nanda, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Toastmaster Nanda is spreading happiness with her aura, yeah? And this is your topic. Toastmaster Nanda, tell us, please tell us your worst inequity experience. We want to know your story.
What is inequity?
Yeah, it's
from your
like
definition.
Unfairness.
Like what?
Like unfairness.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like unfair situation, unfair condition.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh my God, it's difficult since I'm a good person. Yeah. Wait.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. We know you're a good person. 30 seconds, yeah. You will have 30 seconds to think. So yeah.
Okay, so.
Ready?
Yes.
1 or 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
So yeah, like I said, it's a bit difficult. I don't know what is the worst inequity in my life, since in life we don't always have good things. We also find any obstacles and any problems, and also in inequity. But for me, since I think it's fair and just forget it about it, I don't want to hurt for a long time by inequity from someone. Just forget it. But I think this is something that I remember because it happens frequently, which means, what do you think, or what the first impression when you see me? People will think that I am a bad person, like I am have this kind of face and will be really unfriendly. And people say when I see them, it's a bit cold, like I don't want to make a friends with anyone. That's why I think this is the inequity experience that I have. People judge me by its cover because I just keep silence, because I just cannot touch them first in the first meeting. It doesn't mean that I don't want to make a friendship with anyone. Shy people sometimes has inequity as an arrogant person, but I'm trying to not neglect my duties in this world to have as many as I have friends. So back to you, Toastmaster Nur, as a table topic master. Thank you.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. Actually, you told us that you are a very shy person, but you don't stop yourself to make as many friends as you can. Yeah, that's unique. Yeah, because I don't have many friends and I am very shy too. So teach me later how to make friends. Yeah, a lot of friends.
That's why we are friends, right?
The
friends that I mean is you, actually.
Oh, I see. Don't tell me the friends of yours in Toastmaster. Hi, they are my friends too. Thank you. And let's move to our last speaker. Wow, last speaker. Soon to be Toastmaster Afifa. Afifa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Afifa, you ready to challenge yourself, yeah, for this last speech session?
Although I'm super nervous, but yeah.
Okay. I'm nervous too. Don't worry. All right, this is your topic.
Oh,
Wait, not this one, not this one, not this one, but this. This, Afifa. Choose one. Equity but poor, inequity but rich. Anyway, it means that equity is like equity in the world, but you are poor, or inequity like maybe capitalism, but you are rich.
Okay, I think before I go in this, that usually inequity doesn't get along with rich. Usually inequity goes along with poor. But okay, it's interesting. It's really intriguing. Inequity, but rich. Why? Because I assume that the rich in here is monetary rich, or maybe knowledge rich, privilege, I would say. Why inequity but rich? Because with, again, the terms, maybe we all have heard money is power. And so power itself is the capability to change the course of events. So with the power that I have, I can turn the course of event from the inequity into equity. I think that's my take for that. Yes, that's it from me.
All right, let's also give you a crowd. It's actually I think one of the things that I think a difficult topic. Yeah, it's like choosing. Do you want to be poor, but you are equally poor with everyone, or do you want to be rich, but other people will be suffering because?
Oh,
yeah.
So that's what it means by inequity.
Yeah, inequity. And
so I am taking a part of someone else suffering. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think more or less the same, but I think that's the it's like there is no actual answer to it, but it's very interesting to hear your opinion, and I'm looking forward for your next speech. I see that you have more on the topic to say, but don't worry, join us on our next session, yeah, Afifa?
For sure.
Thank you, and that's for the 7 topics, and give a good music for. Thank you. That's all for the 7th session. I think it's fun, but the important thing about topic session, one more that I want to remind you is that you take the challenge, you try it, and whether the speech is good or not, it doesn't matter. The important is you attempt at something new, at something challenging, and it's good for you because I'm sure it will improve our speech, our public speaking, our confidence, and it will help us in the long term. So don't neglect this little skill of yours. Thank you. But before I give the control back to Toastmaster Sanjung, let's take a photo together. I think, yeah. Please show me your beautiful and handsome face. Show me your great expression, your lively expression, maybe your expression of broken heart or happy. Remember when your happiest moment there. And ready? Come on. Open your camera. I will give you 5 seconds. Okay. I will count from 3, 2, and smile. Okay, one more time. Give me a different pose, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Yeah. Okay. Great, and that's for the photo session. We'll upload it on our Instagram. So make sure to check your expression, whether you make a good expression or not. You can know when you check our Instagram. Thank you. That's it from me. And back to our Toastmaster of meeting tonight, Toastmaster Sanju.
You, Toastmaster Nu, for the question, for the entertaining question in the type of the session, and it's the pleasure session in the second session. And prior to we move to the third session, and Toastmaster Hansel share for the fourth link for you to pick who is your favorite table topic speaker. So please click the link that Toastmaster Hunter shared on the chat box. And we spare a few minutes for you to pick your favorite table topic speaker. As we wait for your voting, let's sharing our opinion from our guests, such as soon to be Toastmaster Afifa. Halo, soon to be Toastmaster Afifa. Are you there, soon to be Toastmaster Afifa? Okay, so let's we hear from another our guest, to be Toastmaster Hairin. Are you there, to be Toastmaster Hairin?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what your opinion after you experience in the table topic session? And here I notice you do it smoothly and full confidence because you concerned with the word of the day as well, and you mentioned it in your speech.
Yeah, actually, this is I already joined this club for several times, and still for the impromptu speech, I think I'm still having so much to learn because I cannot even how I say, I cannot even control my nervous because my heart is just like tick 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 just like that. And but I think it's really good for someone like me who has the, I think, introvert and don't like to talk in front of many people. And I think this club is good for someone like me. So I think I will encourage my friend to that having the same problem as me to join this club. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, untuk Toastmaster Hairin. But I notice you control your speech well in your speech. And let's listen another opinion. Back to Toastmaster Afifa. Are you there, Toastmaster Afifa?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, and how about your opinion after you experience the table topic session? This is your first speech in Toastmaster meeting.
Yes. To be honest, I look forward for the offline meetings if possible, but I look also forward for the next meetings because I think it's a very good experience to learn what I call it, a systematic speech because usually I use it a little bit sporadic. My speech usually like just blabbering without really conveying a true message, or I see like now I don't make it very concise. So I have so many things in my mind, but I sort of confused on what to say. So by experiencing this Toastmaster, I think I learned now a little bit of how to make a speech better.
Thank you, untuk Toastmaster Afifa. You deliver your speech very well and
thank you.
And that inspiring us. And thank you for your participation. And let's jump to the third session. This is the evaluation for improvement. And may I call upon the one who are going to lead the session. So, this is Toastmaster Radhika. Over to you, Toastmaster Radhika.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sanju. Okay, hello everyone. So we jump to the last session's evaluation session. Since we have two speakers today, there will be two evaluators as well for our prepared speakers. First is Toastmaster Nanda, who will evaluate Toastmaster OV. So for Toastmaster Nanda, could you please deliver your evaluation in regards to Toastmaster OV speech?
Okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Redika. Am I audible?
You're audible.
I hope yes, yeah. Yes. So, Toastmaster Ulfi, first of all, congratulations for finishing your first speech, which means icebreaker. I really enjoy your speech, and I think I know you better after you deliver this short story. So, first, I really feel that you excel in your material of your speech. You speak really fluently. You know what you want to share to others. You know, and you understand. Sorry. You understand your story really deep. I even I didn't hear you say or because the story was going well. I can say that you are a storyteller and you know this is the main point. You know what you want to say. Usually, even in prepared speech, sometimes as a prepared speakers, we forgot what's the next point that we want to share in the middle of the speech, and you can reduce it well. So I really want to congratulate you for that. And I think you may work to on for your gesture. I know this is like a usual problem while you deliver online speech, that your gesture is very limited. So I suggest you to stand up so you can move your body freely rather than sit on the chair. And also, it's kind of the gesture of you moving like this. Perhaps you move your chair. It's kind of distraction for audience. So if you want to sit, just keep your body stand. Just you keep your body, don't move, but move the hands and also facial expression. That's why I challenge you for the next speech. I wish I could see your expression and your gesture better. Also, for the vocal variety and the intonation, I realized you mentioned like, I want to be like you, but the intonation was same. That's why for 5 or till 6 minutes, it's a bit boring in the middle because the audience needs to pay attention more. Your intonation is kind of same. So I challenge you to make more difference. Oh no, to separate it. Like if you impersonate or if you pictures your interaction with someone, perhaps you can change the voice. Or if you say that to relieve stress, perhaps you can change like, yes, I moved to this and I feel it's more relief, like something like that. So I think that's all from me. Again, congratulations, and I'm looking forward for your next.
Okay. What a comprehensive evaluation from our evaluator, first evaluator, Toastmaster Nanda. And I believe Toastmaster Ulfi will learn a lot from your evaluation as well. I've read her draft before as well, and I was impressed by how structured they made the first draft, even if it's just icebreaker. So congratulations for completing your very first speech in your pathways. Keep moving forward. Next, we have the next evaluator, Toastmaster Sartika, who will evaluate Toastmaster Yusuf. So for Toastmaster Sartika, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Redika. So first of all, congratulations, Master Yusuf, for completing your first speech in your first project for this, the icebreaker. So again, congratulations. And all I can say for your speech, it's actually make me now know who you are a bit, and I got something from it. So it's something that I know you, and then I have a message from what you tell about. And here, I would like to actually point out the great points from your speech. First of all, I really enjoy because you look comfortable and calm in telling your story. So we kind of like slowly understand because it's clear and it's also well organized, and because of your calmness it make us easy to understand what you're talking about. And your story about, you mentioned about insecurity, is actually the way you can engage with the audience, the topic that you choose, that actually most of us can relate it to. And even if there is a slight pause maybe in between, but you manage to have a smooth transition from one point to another point. So good job on that. And the next point that maybe I would say it can be improved. It can be improved because you actually already excel in a great content, but maybe with more variety of voices, the tone of your voices when you tell the story, it will be not just stagnant, but sometimes you maybe higher voices to emphasize something. It will be also will make your speech better. And it's also even better, as I can see, I only can see your faces with your eye, but I cannot really see your hand gesture. So maybe for the next speech, I'm actually looking forward to hear your next speech with more hand gestures. So not only seeing your face, but I can see how you express yourself with more variety of body language. So yeah, I'm looking really forward to your story, to your speech, because I know I can get something from your next speech again. So thank you.
Okay, thank you as well, Toastmaster Sartika, for giving your evaluation. Now we jump to role taker report. The first role we have grammarian. Toastmaster Agi, are you ready to deliver your report in regards to your role today as a grammarian?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, cool. Okay, sure. Okay, so thank you very much, Toastmaster Radhika, fellow Toastmasters, soon to be Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. So I will bring about the some of the sentences, phrases that I took note of, and I will try my best to give you encouragement or a better way to use it. So the first thing that I noticed is that there are some words that uh, missing like prepositions or to be or a verb, and it's not really a deal breaker. It's a subtle minor, so you guys doing a good job. So the first thing that I would like to bring up is like a turnout. Turnout is something that you use when it's something unexpected happened, but based on the context, it's about the age. I believe that you can just say turn. I turned 15, I turned 20. Next is right. Right is because the context is on the past. I believe that you should use the rode. I rode a bicycle or rode in it. And then see how it's going. Um, it's just miscompositions how it's going. And then next is I should prepare better. You can also say I should better be prepared next time. When you are the youngest, you can put the verb on in front of it, like when you are being the youngest. Next future, since future is singularity, so then you can just say in the future. And when we in the out, uh, when we were young, because the context was in the past tense when we were young, or you can just say in our youth. So the next is never late to learn. I mean, this is a close to phrases. So you can just say never too late to learn, because that's the idioms that have been going around. And then how to say neglect. So neglect with an N and A, neglect, neglecting, neglected. Loss, I believe that it should be lose, because at that time the Toastmaster is saying something in the present, so it lose, not lost. And then make friendship based on the context. You can say make a friend, because Friendship is kind of relationship that doesn't happen in a day or two. Do it smoothly. You can say did it smoothly because you are talking something that someone already did it. And then control my nervous. Nervous is a adjective. So since you say my is a possessions. So it's a possessions of a noun. So you say nervousness. Nervousness is the noun of nervous. I know you better. Also, you can say I'm become familiar with you, or I'm becoming to know you better. Was same. So you should also add preposition like was the same or kind of same. Instead of kind of same, you can say similar. Your faces, since you are talking to someone, one person. I mean, so you can say face, not in the plural terms of the word. Know how is express yourself. So I believe that you can also say how you express yourself or how is your expression. So I think that's all from me. Aside from that, you guys doing a great job. I would like to recommend you to watch more series, movies, probably without subtitles, to add more vocabulary in your store. So that's pretty much for me. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Radika. I'll see you again next week.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Agi, for the grammar reports today. And
sorry to interrupt. Can we take vote for favorite evaluator?
Oh yeah.
Both
okay.
are eligible.
Okay, sorry. I forgot to remind you to launch the poll after 2 evaluators deliver their reports. So guys, we have 2 evaluators today. So please cast your vote on who is your favorite evaluator today. So we have 2. First, Toastmaster Nanda, who evaluated Toastmaster Ulfi, and second, Toastmaster Satika, who evaluated Toastmaster Yusuf, who as well delivered his icebreaker. And I forgot to say congratulations as well to Toastmaster Yusuf for completing your very first project. So the whole launch already? Really? Okay, so guys, please, you can vote on your favorite evaluators while I'm continuing on my role today as a junior evaluator. We have already heard grammarian report. Now we jump to the next role taker, and word of the day counter, Toastmaster Nanda. So, for Toastmaster Nanda, are you ready to deliver your report?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Radika. So before I deliver my report, I want to share my screen first. Wait, where is it? Wait a moment. This. So the screen is eligible. You can see the screen, right? Okay, all good. Sorry, guys. So this is my report for RWOD counter. First, this is the rule. Perhaps some of you came late, so I just want to share the rule. Is for counting how many times you say filler words like and for our WOD for tonight, which means neglect. How many times I use the filler words? This is the result. For Toastmaster Sanjung, you mentioned twice, and for Toastmaster Ulfi, you mentioned 3 times, and for Toastmaster Yusuf, soon to be Toastmaster Febri, Toastmaster Lutfi, Toastmaster Yulia, you mentioned more than 7, which means this is the maximum. I just put 7, and me, as I try to remember, I mentioned around 5 till 7. Toastmaster Afifa, you mentioned 3 times. Toastmaster Radika, you also mentioned 3 times. Toastmaster Cherin, you mentioned 3 times. And Toastmaster Agi, you mentioned or filler words around 5 times. And congratulations for all people and all speakers who mentioned WOD for tonight, which means Toastmaster Sairin 2 times, Toastmaster Sanjung, me, soon to be Toastmaster Afifa, soon to be Toastmaster Yulia, and soon to be Toastmaster Feby for once mentioned neglect, and Toastmaster Agi for 3 times. If I did a mistake for counting this, just tell me on the private chat box or on the chat box for everyone. I welcome if you want to correct me if I'm wrong. And this is also a tips for you for reducing, this is a tip for you for reducing filler words. First of all, think before you speak, especially for impromptu speech in table topic session, you have 30 seconds to think, so maximize your time for thinking what kind of story that you want to bring. The second one is slow down. Sometimes we say or even I mean because we want to speak, we want to deliver our idea as fast as we can. And the third one is compartmentalize your speech, which means divide it by 1, 2, 3. It will make it easy. It will make you easy to remember what points that you want to share. I think that's all from me, and back to GE. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Nanda, for delivering your report with colorful presentations. I love it. You use pastel colors. It looks lovely. And for all of you guys, congratulations for mentioning our word of the day today as well. Now it's my turn to deliver my report as a general evaluator. At first, I will start with the opening of the sessions. I think it's good only as usual as the president of the club usually did by introducing our club, introducing the pathways, and about the Toastmaster in general. I think it's a good method. It's a good way of attracting people to know more about Toastmasters, and as well during the meeting as well, we all can feel, I think, the warm, the engaging ambience, how everyone, even the guests, participate in the table topic sessions, and the prepared speakers as well deliver their speech beautifully, engagingly, and I guess it inspires others to soon join the club also. And as well, for the role takers, I guess all of them are responsible, and they made good use of their ability to observe how the meeting went and deliver the reports in a way we can learn a lot about it, about what grammar mistakes that we made. And for the word of the day counter, he presented in a very interactive and, if I must say, engaging way as well. So we can all learn and at least improve ourselves the next time around we have a chance to deliver in the club, whether it be in the impromptu sessions or for the prepared speaker sessions. So I guess that's all for me. By far, it's a great, excellent run. Well done, and keep up the good work for the club, especially. That's all. I'm back to Tom, Toastmaster Sanjay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Radhika and the Rangers for the evaluation. So this is our key learning point for today. And I think hope every one of us spread the positive vibes to all for today meeting, in which we can learn the beneficial point in Jakarta Toastmaster in Motivator Toastmaster Club, Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster Club, and neglect your age and start your learning right now. And that's all from me as the Toastmaster of the meeting. And hopefully you can enjoy and reap the positive experience and message from today learning. And let me to give control back to Toastmaster Hansel as the club president to lead the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Hansel.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sanjung. Actually, at this time, I will act as ballot counter to announce the voting result. So, are you ready, guys? By the way, thank you very much for the vote. And surprisingly, we have, okay, let me share my screen and also the audio. Can you see this awarding session Wednesday, 15 June, right?
Yes,
Just want to make sure. Okay, that's great. So let's announce from the prepared speaker first. The best prepared speaker is Toastmaster Ulfi. Toastmaster Ulfi, do you perhaps you want to take photo with your certificate here? Could you please help me, Toastmaster Nur, to comment the screenshot?
Okay, all right. 3, 2, and smile. Okay. Wait, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ulfi. Congratulations. And next, favorite table topic speaker is actually I made grammatical error. I said favorite table topic speaker is, but actually I should say are. But if I say are, it means I give you the spoiler. There is more than one winner. So soon to be Toastmaster Feby and soon to be Toastmaster Kairin.
Yay. Thank you so much, by the way.
Congrats for both of you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, smile to the camera. 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Done.
Both of you got 3 votes. Very tight. Followed by others 2 votes and another one. And how about the evaluation speech? The best evaluator is, actually I should say are too. So this is a bit unique because there were only 2 evaluators, right? And both of them got the same number of votes.
Okay.
Both of you got 5.
Let's take photo. Toastmaster Nanda, Toastmaster Tika. 3, 2, and 1. Smile. Okay. Amazing. Done.
Okay. Thank you very much and congratulations once again. Okay. That's from me as the ballot counter. Now, since Toastmaster Sanjung has concluded the meeting, so this is my part as club president, right? Okay. Thank you very much for you guys who have attended our meeting, and I would like to express my gratitude towards Toastmaster Sanjung. She is from Essential Toastmasters Club, actually. For your information, there are a lot of Toastmasters clubs over the world, even in Jakarta itself, perhaps more than 30. And we are glad to collaborate with in each other. We can also visit other clubs, and we can collaborate like this. We can compete against each other in the contest. For example, after we won the club contest, we advanced to the area contest and we compete against another club representatives in the same area, and so on. Division, district. Well, my farthest achievement was just in division, but it was a rewarding experience. I would like to try again next time. Perhaps some of you guys too. And I would like to express my gratitude towards all the role takers, Toastmaster Sanjung, Toastmaster Nur, Toastmaster Redika, Toastmaster Nanda, Toastmaster Agi, and who else? Yeah. And thank you very much for enthusiasm. Our fresh member for taking the icebreaker speech, Toastmaster Yusuf and Toastmaster Ulfi. We are looking forward for your upcoming speeches. And you can also take another roles like us. And also for Toastmaster Lutfi, we are looking forward to see you in the next meeting, perhaps take a speech or role. And who else? Okay, let's just conclude this official meeting by what?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, by saying thank you. Yes, you're welcome. By sound of this gong.